Basic shapes in Photoshop. Alright, so the secret here to basic shapes is very simple. Let me get rid of this and select deselect. In a new document, you can produce shapes like this. Let's say I just need a filled shape. Let's go to the rectangle tool and choose pixels. And I always make a new layer and throw down your box. Now, depending if you have whatever color you have selected down here, you'll see that it makes the box just like that. And if it's thin enough, it will become a line. So with the box tool, at least you have the option to make both boxes and lines. This is a quick way to silhouette things. We also have the ability to use the line tool. Okay, and using the bracket keys will make it bigger and smaller. Now the problem with this one is, I can't really see how thick it is before I lay it down. Up here is the weight of it, and you can see it's climbing in pixels. So half the time I'm using the rectangle tool with the following button on. That way I can see how thin the line is or how thick I want it. You can also produce all the other shapes. The one thing that's missing out of the equation is a shape with an outline only. So let me show you how that works. Let me delete this layer and make a new layer. This time I'll make a shape that's the same color as the background. You can use Alt to steal the color of the background if you want. Then I'll take this shape, the rectangle tool, click and drag it out. Now it doesn't look like anything just yet, but if I double click this layer and go to stroke, you'll see now it has a stroke outline, and I can adjust it using this. So that's how you produce an outline. Now what's really fun about this is, as long as you have this layer, you can go in, let's say I make different shapes. See, any shape that I make on this layer will always have an outline, no matter what it is, polygon, whatever. But you'll notice when two shapes interconnect, it starts making one shape out of it. So that is pretty fun in the fact that you can trim away at this. If you need to make more shapes that are not connecting, you just make a new layer on top, and you copy layer style by right clicking, and you can right click paste layer style. Now any new shape that you put on this layer will be on top. Alright, so that's how you make an outline shape. Don't forget to adjust that. You will have to go in here to the stroke and turn it down or up. You can also turn it inside or outside. Taking the eraser tool, or better yet the marquee tool, I can cut into the shape and hit delete. All this is doing is basically cutting away at the shape, and you can see it here. So turning off the background, you can get a better idea of how to produce shapes. Alright, that's Shapes in Photoshop. Enjoy.